in line there, asking the batters to make room, make the length. They have to do something extra.
It's quite heartening for Pakistan. Haris Rauf.
Excellent ball to finish the over. After 31, 152 for 4.
Baro.
17 of 23 is the partnership between Phillips and Mitchell.
Shabash, shabash, shabash. Tik de, tik de.
And that's the 50 up. Daryl Mitchell, 6th 50 in ODI cricket. And what a time to bring it.
Very well crafted 50 from Daryl Mitchell. Also, the conditions quite well. And not only singles, he's managed to express himself with few boundaries, and he took all the chances in the world to get those, but did it effectively. Job is half done. He has to carry on.
Absolutely, and especially the shots against spinners down the ground. It can look easy when he plays it, but it's not an easy shot to play on this track with low arm action of Khushdil. Watches the ball really late once again, works it onto the leg side for 2 runs.
Now this is proper batting. If you're struggling to find boundaries, hit the holes, run hard. Use the acreage. Just work the angle quite nicely on that occasion.
And this time shot from Khushdil Shah. It is in the gap. The fielder will have to do a lot of work, and Shaheen Afridi does it. Another few runs added.
Yeah, he missed out in the previous over with a similar kind of delivery, which was dragged back, but this time he made sure he manages to hit the ball into the gap. turning out to be a good over.
सही है खैर दे खैर तब बाहर थोड़ा सा
He's been brilliant against spin, Daryl Mitchell. That would be a wide delivery. We'll have to reload that one from Khushdil Shah.
Yeah, the reason why he looks so effective against the spinners he's not a reluctant batsman to use his feet. Have a look. Here's the evidence.
64 average, 102 strike rate. The only foreign batter, all other batters are Asian there against spin.
Yeah, he's very efficient off the front foot also. He can use the depth of the crease. And that's why, as a batsman, he's able to bring so much pressure on the spinners.
Yes. Well ball.
Yeah, good over. Just maneuvered the length during this over and became a good one. 161 for 4.
Daryl Mitchell with a healthy average of 64, but what stands out is the strike rate. 102.28 against spin. All other Asian subcontinent batters, one Daryl Mitchell there. And Amir Bhai, what is the reason he's so good against spin?
Sana, it's not about hitting boundaries. It's about hitting the holes. It's about rotating the strike. And with occasional boundary, you can keep the opposition under pressure. And he's been quite good at that, Daryl Mitchell. He's been rewarded. Look at that hit. The footwork has been absolutely brilliant. He psychs out the bowlers and he knows what are the right options to be able to put the bowler under pressure. And he's been doing that effectively.
He's definitely shown all other batters where to strike on this pitch. If you want to go down the ground, you have to use the full face of the bat. So scoring shots across the line on this pitch is not easy. So it has to be down the ground.
And also he assessed the bowlers quite nicely. He understood very quickly that Shaheen Shah is one bowler who is using the natural angle away from the right-handers, but the other bowlers, Naseem Shah, he's been attacking the stumps. So by staying leg side-ish, he was able to hit the ball down the ground with some effect, and also against Haris Rauf. It's very important for a batsman to understand the opposition and the bowlers, what they're looking to do. A no ball being called by the umpire.
Will be a free hit. That's what Phillips will be looking at. He still hasn't got that flow, but with the no delivery, the front foot no ball from Naseem Shah, now he's got a license. Naseem Shah, he has to come good.
Huge opportunity for Phillips to cash in. Clever. Took the pace off. Naseem Shah.
Yeah, bowled that really well. He saw Phillips going into the crease, waiting for that short delivery maybe, and took the pace off.
in shot. The ball.
As the great facility for cardio modes or splits while watching. Again shot. Just one run. Good fielding from Pakistan. Current rate, New Zealand can reach up to 248, 6 runs per over, 266, but they would be looking at that 8 run per over, so they can reach up to maybe 300 or close to that. There's 6 wickets in hand for New Zealand, 33 overs gone. Excellent preparation for both these teams for the Champions Trophy as well, and the Tri-Series, which has taken place after a long time in Pakistan.
Okay, so now here's a question. If you were the captain of New Zealand team, what sort of a total you'll be confident to defend on a surface like this? 260, 280, 300 or 380?
I do think 280 has to be the minimum because of the dew factor. And with the Pakistan batting, the way they have against Australia, South Africa, so you want to give your bowlers a bit of a cushion, and the field is because of that dew. So anything under that 280 mark would put more pressure on the bowling and the fielding. So definitely.
He featured in this innings, used his speed, and that was one good shot from the bat of Kane.
Absolute treat to watch Kane Williamson coming back into international cricket after 15 months, and the team was under pressure, 4 for 1 and 39 for 2. They needed a knock, experienced knock from their batter. And the lights are turning on in Gaddafi Stadium here. New lights, new stadium. What do you make of this, Amar?
Visually very pleasing. Yeah, Daryl Mitchell got busy from the word go. They used the pace of the fast bowlers quite well, not too shy to hit the ball in the air. Make sure every time he hits the ball, he hits them in the gap.
As all the lights have turned on, it's time for some more action here from Gaddafi Stadium. Mohammad Rizwan continuing with Khush Dil Shah. He's given away 36 runs in 6 overs.
That is a good pitch. Great ball.
Not using Salman Ali Agha because the right-handers are in play mostly with the bat. Khush Shah to continue.
خذ
You know, the beauty of these new lights which are being installed here in Gaddafi Stadium, it gives you the feel of daylight. It doesn't feel artificial.
سوا خذ الكرة
It's
أخيرا
still
بوري.
very welcoming for the players.
أيوه.
Inside edge, a few runs there. Daryl Mitchell this time using the horizontal bat. He was more effective with the vertical bat, but wanted to go horizontal.
He's not listening to you, Sana. You have been
He
advocating.
doesn't have to.
You've been advocating to play the ball with a vertical bat, especially against Khushdil. But here, he went otherwise. Very lucky. Very lucky. That inside edge could have gone to the stumps.
Well bowled there.
Let's go.
An excellent running once again. Look at the running. You talk about Glenn Phillips being the fastest at the moment between the wickets. Daryl Mitchell, he has been involved in a lot of partnerships, approaching 60, now at 60, playing at 60, the partnership 33 or 40.
And he's a major contributor.
Kami Jigar.
Yeah, with the first delivery of this over, barely survived Daryl Mitchell. And here's the reaction. Isn't he saying, aren't you listening to Sana, Daryl Mitchell? She's been asking you to play with a vertical bat.
I used to say that to myself too, Amir, but couldn't.
Well, you should have said, Sana, I'm behind the mic, not behind Tenoy.
Going onto the leg side was my release shot as well. Well played once again. Daryl Mitchell takes the single, 5 runs off the over. New Zealand 169 for 4. Daryl Mitchell has been involved in 3 partnerships so far. Very crucial for New Zealand. They had to rebuild every time because Pakistan has been taking wickets regularly.
Yeah, one has to admit this is a very closely contested contest going on at the moment. Punches has been thrown at each other. Still even Stevens. Pakistan has their neck in front. Now once again employed that short delivery by taking the pace off.
And even though the batters are trying to use the feet, trying to use the pitch, but still the bowling generally has been pretty good. The lengths have been pretty good.
Yeah, Glenn Phillips is finding it very hard to rotate the strike. He's been there for 19 deliveries. But still struggling. You know, the last time boundary was hit, it went through the legs of Kamran Ghulam. And that was 35 deliveries ago. It tells you how disciplined the bowling has been.
This time Waite offered, but luckily went to the fielder. Just one run added to the tally. The boundaries have dried up for New Zealand, and that would be crucial in this phase. In the next 3 or 4 overs, if Pakistan is able to bowl similar line and length, then wickets will come into play.
Yeah, the batters will be impelled to take few chances. Maybe forced to take life in their hands. Try and do something extravagant. And that will give a chance for the Pakistani bowlers to break this partnership.
Maybe the New Zealand batters are setting a foundation for the last 10 overs. You don't see any nervousness there. They are happy to take the single, not playing any rash shots at the moment. 37 of 47 deliveries, the partnership.
Rotate the strike and also take the scoreboard. Rotate the strike.
Byro.
15 to go.
Salman.
76 for 4. Again, a rebuilding process.
Faisal bhai, wo
This is
chala
a
gaya
danger
kya?
man for Pakistan, who would like to see the back of him. So consistent against this side.
Kabi kabi. Easy. Ready. Shabash, dilam ha.
What a shot that was, the last ball of the previous over. Phillips putting everything into it. The Ficker-free moment where you can download the app now and have your Ficker-free moment. Power behind that. And well earned 4 runs. It was a boundary after 38 deliveries. You can just say how this game is shifting from one side to another. Pretty much balanced at the moment.
Yeah, he's such a free-flowing player, Mitchell, and he allows whoever comes over. And he's about at this juncture when you need to make up your mind what is going to be a good score on this surface. 180 for 4. You'd be thinking
Ordinary delivery and got the batter deep in the crease. And smashed that. Also the 50 partnership between Phillips and Mitchell. 87 meters on that. Second 50 partnership from two batters in the New Zealand batting lineup. First it was Daryl Mitchell and Williamson, and now Glenn Phillips as his new partner. That maximum that Daryl Mitchell hit was one from his bat after Williamson's dismissal. 27.1 or something overs that he had hit a boundary. So he's really pacing his innings according to his liking. He's looking to play right till the end. We mentioned about what kind of score the projected suggests. 285 if they go 7 and over, and somewhere between 260 and that would be gettable, provided that Mitchell stays there at least in up to the 45th or something.
Yeah, you talk about the lack of boundaries being scored, but it's a big venue, so well adjusted by Mitchell, rotating strike and hitting those boundary riders, having to run hard. It's a different dynamic that comes into play when you play this venue in Lahore.
We spoke about what's the importance of this tri-nation for the teams participating. Strauss struggling a little bit. You just hope that he's just running out of breath for a moment, but this looks like he's in pain. What has he done to himself?
Yeah, you can very often see on the bowler's expression, facial expression.
Your problem?
Expression suggests that there's something wrong. It's like hip side strain. Days away now, but that would be a bit of a concern for Pakistan. Physio Cliffy Deacon, he'll have his work cut out over the next couple of days. It's back to full fitness, Haris Rauf, because he's a vital cog in the wheel for Pakistan. He was in the middle of an excellent spell here today. Perhaps the one bowler that had great control to go with his pace. Well, to replace him, Salman Aga. Ali Aga, pardon me.
I was trying to make a point, but every time I start off with it, something or the other happens. So, yeah, if you look at the bowlers that have been chosen or used by Rizwan, Husdil Shah seems to be one of the picks that he's looking to use maybe during the ICC Champions Trophy as well. And in the next outing that they'll have against South Africa, they'll probably try some more combinations. We saw Saud Shakil out there, who is just replaced Haris Rauf. He's also a left-arm spin option. He's a good bat, we all know that. He's Pakistan's vice captain in Test. So I guess he just really wants to make sure that those 5 or 6 bowlers that he would want to have, Salman Agha being one of the part-timers, he's bowled Khushdil 8 of them. He'll probably finish his quota.
Yeah, I think just a little bit on that Khushdil bowling option. He's more better than bowler, but isn't he? I think you still want to have the ability or the affordability to pick a specialist spinner. Because I think given the conditions going into the Champions Trophy, conditions are almost crying out that you need to play 2 specialist spinners. Especially in Karachi.
Chance here. Yeah, don't forget you got a game in Dubai. You'll be playing there. And then, of course, Karachi you mentioned. We'll come back to that. 191 for 4.
Nearly killed me, eh?
So now this suggests now Pakistan has 5 overs of pace left if Haris Rauf is not to come back. So now Virat Kohli and Salman will have to bowl the remaining with spin with 13 overs to go.
Yeah, that's always the danger when one of your frontline bowlers break down and you haven't picked 5 specialist bowlers.
He has to carry on.
That scenario that you've just read out, because now as the opposition you can plan on trying to take one of those part-timers down while it's a bra back into the attack. And the reason he'll be back is to try and pick up the wicket.
He knows what are the right options
chance
to
towards the back of
put the bowler under pressure.
Last over, a bit of a wayward throw from Shaheen Saad. Yeah.
He's been there for 19
Take cover.
years.
You wouldn't have seen it, ball coming behind him.
But still struggling. You know, the last time boundary was hit.
Yeah, they lost one player. They plan to take one out of the opposition. He's very close to Phillips and his helmet. Love the crowd here. Look at that background.
You wouldn't have seen it,
Not
ball
a
coming
seat.
behind him.
But still struggling. You know, the last time boundary was hit.
Yeah, they lost one player. They plan to
Speaking
take
to
one
some of the
out.
players in the build-up,
He's very close to
rumors
Phillips and
has
his
it, it's a
helmet.
sold-out game, so fantastic to see everyone
Love the
coming
crowd
in.
here. Look at that background.
You wouldn't have seen it,
Not
ball
a
coming
seat.
behind him.
Still struggling. You know, the last time
To see their role models, their heroes on
They lost one player.
show here this evening. Some of the players in the build-up. Rumors has it, it's a sold-out game, so
A little short,
fantastic to
and he's
see
too good, Mitchell, not to miss out.
coming in.
He's smashed the ball second time in that zone, also bringing 200 for New Zealand.
Their role models, their heroes on. It's an area that he plays just look at the pace that he sets himself, giving himself every opportunity to launch that over that mid-wicket region.
He's smashed that
Excellent execution.
second time in that zone, also bringing 200 for New Zealand. Once again, that short mid-wicket comes into play. Once again, Scott Smith is looking so good. This would have a serious impact on the game. Losing Mitchell at this stage with 12 and a half overs to go.
Mid-wicket region.
Smashed that
Excellent execution. It's a massive wicket for Pakistan because it's the in-bat of Mitchell, who's been going superbly well on this surface that most players have been struggling with. But it's a low full toss, but it's been hit straight to mid-wicket, and you can see how disappointed he is. It's a massive wicket for Pakistan. After launching the previous one for a maximum, he makes his way to the dressing room for 81. New Zealand 200 for 5. But it's a low full toss that is hit straight to the wicket, and you can see how disappointed he is. New Zealand 200 for 5.
Michael Bracelet, the new man in. And they've lost